Hello, this is Smarter Prepping with Uncle Mark, and I'm Uncle Mark. I keep getting free food, and I have been in this. And by the way, my prepping thing is you got to look at your food, your stash of food. Look for the oldest food that you want to use anyway, and use that oldest first, right? Use the older food first, the best if used by dates, right? Logically. And try to use it up. Logically, you don't need to leave. When I'm deceased, I don't want my family to come around and find crazy truckloads of food that's way past the best if used by. Right. So just less than an hour ago, I went ahead and got out my peas. I've never liked peas a lot. I can tolerate them. My wife Tanya, who died over 3 years ago, she truly did not like peas. I could tolerate them, but I don't have any upper teeth. So I had often thought, off and on, I've kind of been thinking over the years, well, I could make pea soup or smashed. People talk about split pea soup or smashed peas. I'm trying to say split peas. They sell dried split peas, but these are canned peas. So you see the two smashers? Those are two different kind of pea smashers sitting on top of that tote. Okay. So tentatively, I'm saying I don't know when exactly I'll do it. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll work on it. I don't know. But I'll look up a recipe. 1,000 recipes, and start using up the some of these peas, smash them up, season them up, see what I've got going there, okay? By the way, though, I hadn't really looked at my peas, done an inventory check best if used by in, I don't know how many years, because I never really got to thinking, well, maybe it's time to consider using some of these. Oh, and so I had almost 3 times that. That's 21 cans of peas in that tote. 21 cans of peas. I had at least another 30. Maybe not 40, maybe 30, I don't know. And the other cans, I just threw them out in the trash cart, out to the landfill. Why? They were best if used by date 2025, 24, 23. One was 2018, it was bulging. And some of them had no date. So if they had 2025 or no date, or older than that, out to the landfill. That's it. They're out. That's out. Okay. There's no sense keeping them around. Who does that benefit? Okay. Out. The trash can is my friend. Anyway. So these are all best if used by 2026 or 27. About half of those, that's 21. About 10 of them or so are 2026. And the rest are 2027, best if used by. So it's no big deal. I don't have to use any of them. I can gradually use all of them, none of them, whatever. We'll see how it goes. I just want to, sometimes I get so stressed about food, not sure what I really want to eat. Tanya, she enjoyed just getting Chinese food instead of trying to cook up something homemade, But that's too pricey to get Chinese delivered. But there's certain Chinese type foods at the nearby store I can just buy. Anyway, I do that a little bit. Egg rolls. Anyway, so I'm going to end with my sweet wife Tanya is no longer with us. Back in the day, she liked to say, "Later, Tater."